How's it going? I'd like to give a shout out to Arcane Rush for sponsoring today's video. If you're not familiar with them, they make an auto battler slash drafting game that's available on Android, iOS, and now native widescreen on PC via their Steam client that we're going to be showcasing today. I've actually played a ton of Arcane Rush off stream on mobile. The game is incredibly addicting and massively fun. If you enjoy discovering and executing synergies inside of drafting games and having your numbers scale to impressively incredible amounts, this game is one that you'll really enjoy. I would say there are two big things that draw me to Arcane Rush and why I've played so much of it off stream. The first is that it is fully asynchronous, which means while you're drafting and having your draft play against other humans' drafts, you're not playing against them in real time. This has two primary benefits, in my opinion. The first is that when you're learning a new draft strategy for the first time, you can take your time and read all of the things that you're picking up and not feel pressured under a timer to pick the right ones, and you can meticulously make the right decisions. The second is that if you're someone like me who's often gaming with small children around, being able to pause and walk away from the game when you need to and come back and pick it up later is a huge boon. That's definitely one of the reasons why I've played this game so much past it being fun, is that it allows me to play in the bursts of time that I have, as opposed to locking me into my screen for 45 minutes or an hour in one go. The other thing I think this game has going for it is that it has a huge range of things that you can draft exactly when you want to be doing it. They have 3 different dealers, they call them, in the game, and each dealer has a unique deck with different sets of races in it, and those races have different synergies and strategies inside of them. So once you figure out and master one and climb all the way up the ranks on it, you can jump on into another, and there's just so much more there to play. Today, we're going to be showcasing the Gorm dealer in today's video with a sweet draft that we did during my live stream, checking out their PC widescreen client. If you want to jump in to checking out Arcane Rush, you do so using my link down below on PC or Android or iOS. If you have any questions, feel free to drop one in the comment, and I'll do my best to answer for the rest of the day. Enjoy. Get into another one here. So roll our races up. Demons, Undead, and Elf. After you win a combat, reduce shop upgrade cost by 2. Gain a random amount of coins between 0 and 3. So there's 5 shop upgrades, so this is like 10 coins over the course of the match, between 0 and 3. So this is what, an expected like 1.5 coins per turn. This is way more coins over the course of a run, yeah. Just less consistent.
Ho there! Gorm the Ironheart welcomes you.
Wait, I think we open on the doggo again. Oh my goodness. We high rolled and hit 3 extra coins in the first one. We had 6. Well, now we can do this too, yeah? And then if all my things attack, we get extra coin next turn too. Well, that's incredible round 1. They're unfortunately not all going to live to attack. Oh, and it frostbit me, so we actually only tied there. That's awkward. Having 3 units only getting a tie is, it's rough. The next unit you buy costs 1 less. All right, so I have 6 here exactly. So I think I spend all 6, and then I save the next unit being cheaper. I believe this carries over to the next round. 95% sure. Double check here in a second. Yep, it did. Okay, so when you acquire a golden unit, and it allows you to discover, the higher your shop is, the higher tier things you're going to be discovering. So what is this? Give an ally 3/3, give an ally 6 damage, get 2 coins, give 2 allies 1/1. None of those are stellar for me. Do this. Link will give 2 things and get a coin. And then I'll buy this for 2. And then with this coin, I could buy this. And one of the neat things about the dog sitter is you actually get a discover from the dog too, getting 3 of them. So if we just find 1 more of these, we can actually double discover with these next turn. Discover a minion from tier 3. A random unit in your hand permanently gets 2/2. Well, alright, that's the start of a solid demon draft for sure. Let's do that. Let's play the doggo out. Taunt means our opponents have to attack this first. Oh, and that'll actually make the dog bigger this turn. Obviously, this has synergy with, like, discard things that stay in your hand and get discarded over and over again. Now, our doggo will be bigger. With 7 points, the last 2 rounds here become less important. We should be a lock to be in the top 4 with 7. So we could be a little bit more aggressive about upgrading this rather than prioritizing. A plain copy of a tier 1 to 2 unit, give it 2/4. I like the idea of that. Oh, that was not the one I was hoping. I was hoping that we would roll either the doggo or the dog catcher. Maybe I should have sold this before that happened, actually. Discard a unit to gain its stats. You know? What if I sell these to get this? Think I'm into it? I think I'm into it. Do I want to freeze this shop? We have 2... I guess I'm looking... I really need a card that lets me get discarded over and over again, I think, at this point. So these are not quite the demon payoffs we're looking for. Doggo getting nice and big. It is going to get discarded to make this larger. Oh, wait. That doesn't say permanent, right? So do we lose our dog to temporary gain a bonus? I think we might have. Because this is supposed to synergize with the... Okay, so that was not good value. I think because this round's a freebie here again, because we're guaranteed to be moving on, I just go ahead and do this and upgrade my shop. So that way we can go into the top 8 with a guaranteed shop. That's powerful. The result of this particular round actually doesn't matter. It's looking like we're gonna win it, but it doesn't give us any benefit in the top 8 here. Everybody has 3 life. I guess it gives us some coins with the bird for the next round, which is nice. Do I greed for 1 turn and just hit my max upgrade? I usually like greeding and hitting my max upgrade. I feel like my most successful ones roll the shop up super early. And I think I actually freeze this because it's going to give me a golden while my shop is on 5. I think it's worth grabbing our golden unit before we sell the dog catchers off. Yeah, it does some things that are similar to other auto battlers, with the really big appeal being that you could kind of pause and walk away from it at any point. So now we have 2 life, but our shop's fully upgraded. A little bit of variance on the discover mechanic, because you're not guaranteed to get something that's like in the race we're playing for, but a lot of the time you do.
A rare find! This is a true marvel!
Two recall spells, return an elf to your hand. End turn, ally elves deal 3. Whenever I take damage from an ally, I get 1/1. So I could grab one of these and then keep an eye out for non-demon stuff. So I guess we're not that far into drafting demons. It might be right to pivot with the self. I'm gonna take the undead here, and we'll see if we can roll any undeads that self damage. Kind of flex in 2 directions possibly. Ally with curse dies, give your units 1/1 permanently. You take the crocodile. Copy of a non-golden random ally. This leaves me the most flexible. This moves me solidly into the undead. Let's see what we roll on our upgrades here. Oh, there's a bunch of demons. When you discard a unit, give units in your hand +2/+1. All right, am I happy to move in on demons then? I might just be moving in on demons.
Let's see what fortune brings.
Give units in your hand +10/+10. That seems pretty good. I have a bunch of units in my hand.
A gift from the fates. Honor it well.
Is this a copy of something? Oh, it loses the bonus when it gets a copy. That's interesting. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Team is incredibly underdeveloped, so this looks like a freebie for us. Now we're playing into someone with 3 hearts, so their team's going to be significantly tougher than the last one we hit.
I can smell victory.
Nice. Okay. This gives +20 to units in my hand, so I think I'm gonna roll looking for other things to buy here before we play that out necessarily. Yeah, okay, that's good. So I think I'm selling the bird and selling this to buy this before I discarded, gain 3 damage, and play a copy of this. So I think I'm getting rid of these two to buy this. And then we play this, which gives these each +20. And then when this attacks to discard something, we have 2 really good payoffs for it now. Give all ally units in your hand +7/+7 and then discard them. That is quite the demon payoff. All right, well this one came together. When your drafts come together, this game is a very satisfying numbers go up game. Okay, so that died. So it discards the stuff from my hand, which puts this into play, which makes this bigger and gives a bonus to something else. Real clean. This is feeling like a first place draft. And we're actually all demons on board at this point, so I should play this out to give something 15/15 probably. Summon the demon with the highest attack from your hand. Yep. And at this point, we're kind of just forced looking for high-tier demons. Avenge 4, when I see allies die in combat. That doesn't seem very good. It seems worse than the 5-star ones we could roll for. And then let's freeze this shop so we can grab another Hellraiser Ozzy. Every time she discards, gives her stats to a random ally. Just 163 points. Absolutely massive lead. So we'll grab a copy of this.
We shall feast until tales have gone tonight.
What's in your hand? 10-10. Honestly, I might sell this just to work through it. So playing this out to give everything in hand 10-10 sounds kind of good. Gargoyle's actually not bad. I'm gonna work my way through these basically and sell them off, and then we'll grab him and play him out. Oh, you know what though? I need to play this so it doesn't get discarded, yeah? You discard a unit, gives your hands a 2-1. This is worse than this. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll take a refresh on the gold. We missed, that's fine. The numbers on some of the combos in this game get really big really fast. I definitely have some screenshots that I posted in like the Arcane Rush channel last season of like some numbers in the thousands on drafts that went like really insane. Those are on a different dealer though. I'm not sure. I haven't played Gorm, or Gorm here is a new dealer, and I haven't played a ton of him yet, so I'm not quite sure how good his best ones scale. But yeah, that's a 200. We might get there with how hard this lady's scaling in our hand. The real limiter on how big your numbers get a lot of the time is how many rounds can you get, right? Because I think we've hit a point where our draft's probably not losing. We've hit a pretty critical mass, so it mostly comes down to
That was cool.
how many turns can we have to scale this card that keeps getting bigger as we go. Gain +2/+1 if a demon is played or discarded while I'm in your hand. Discarded, get an exact copy of this. That seems okay. I guess we're gonna lose this dork to getting discarded, but that's probably fine. It's sad that I won't be able to... I think I want to keep him. He's pretty good at discarding our big things. Although, actually, is this a liability? I guess this is a little one, and having a little card in my hand makes it worse with this that only discards one thing, right? Okay, so there are only 3 people remaining, and you never get a buy as the person playing, so we're going to have 3 more rounds with this draft, essentially, assuming we win all of them, which seems likely given how the rest of this is going.
Those frosty winds remind me of my adventures in Arcane Mountains.
Gain stats equal to the total stats of units in your hand. Well, that seems absurd. I might just sell this bottom row and grab that. Short sell. That sounds great. Well, that's gonna scale up real quick. All right, this guy's gonna be very large. He gets like plus 200 here at the start, yeah? Oh yeah, 227. Yeah, this is only going 2 more rounds here. Second one of him. That sounds great. Okay, so now we just need a third one of any of these to hit a golden here. Come on. Ah, it's so annoying. Oh, another one of her sounds good. Okay, I'm gonna sell this and buy this, and then we'll play him out so that way he doesn't get discarded. So we actually just have two different pairs of 5-star things here. Oh, okay, we have 2 more rounds. There's 2 hearts left up here, so we'll have one more set of rolls looking for real biggins. Close.
Sing praises to the brave.
Lovely. You have all your units in your hand 7/7 and then discard them twice. Yup, don't mind if it does. Okay, and this gives us a copy of a non-golden unit, so we're 80% to get another golden one here. Yep, because now these merge. This gets stats equal to double the total stats in your hand. Yep. This draft ended very sweet. And that gets me a golden version of her. Give my stats to 2 random allies and get a copy. Oh, baby. First time an ally dies in combat, I gain its damage. Is that very useful? I don't even know if that's useful. All right, I think we're done purchasing from here now. All right, let's fire off this last one and see what our numbers get up to here. 719. All right, can we break 1,000 on these triggers? 876. Yep. Not bad. All right, well that was a sick demon run. It's a little bit. So one of the other things I've enjoyed about this game, because when you have a sick run like that, it's almost a little sad when it has to end. They have this arena mode where you get to rebattle some of your best ones against other drafts other people have done. You can see the better teams in here, some of their numbers get real chunky too. So it only took winning 1 to get us. Let's see how our demons go against some other people that have bigger numbers, huh? Were our demons actually cracked or not quite? I want to believe our demons were actually cracked, chat. Are they? Are they? Ooh, it's looking like it. It's looking like it. Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay, can we win some more? Those are 1,000 pointers. All right. I don't know how this is gonna go. I just want to see how our demons stack up. If we were playing to win, I would probably choose someone that had smaller numbers from that round, but I just, for the sake of content, I want to see how big our demons can best. This tribe / mechanic is alive. You can see a lot of our things are going to 0 attack. They frostbite your stuff. Okay, our big boy took down one of their big boys. They have things that set your attack to 0, and they get bonuses when... Oh, we're close. 36 points. And they get bonuses when they survive combat. That's very close. All right, we got one. We get to battle with our demons one more time. These dwarf numbers are often deceptively small because they get bigger inside of combat. Let's try one of this. I'll let our demons run one more, and then we'll do another draft, huh? This was far less close. All right. Our demons were probably above average there. The frostbite comp we ran into was just very strong.